From the lows of 36 all out to the highs of what could be possibly India's best Test series victory ever. India's recently concluded tour of Australia is a story of redemption, courage, inspiration, and was simply sensational in every aspect for any cricket fan all around the world, especially if you're an Indian fan. Due to injuries to several players, the youngsters with barely any experience stood up to the challenge and were victorious against the full strength Australian side in their own backyard. A rarest of rare feats.
Kaushik,
A series to win for sixes.
okay, just a minute, because I know that is everybody know that India has played very well in this series. But if you see that Australian also did well, but they couldn't win the series, but they played well, and we also give the credit to them. So India
Of
did
course,
well.
yes.
Yeah,
Of course, sir. Like if any series which is considered one of the greatest of all time, of course, has to have both teams playing really well. And Australia put up a great fight, but ultimately the Indian boys were just too good and ended up victorious. But this does beg the question that after the highs of the first test, where did it all go so horribly wrong for Australia? How did the fierce bowling lineup fail to take 10 wickets on the last day twice in succession? Their batting never crossed 400 in the series, and under pressure, their fielding became progressively poor, as did Tim Paine's captaincy. And that's what we're going to find out in this episode of Off the Crease with Jalaluddin, where former Pakistani international and renowned coach Mr. Jalaluddin dissects all things that went wrong for Australia in this series.
हैट्रिक पाकिस्तानના બોલર જલાલુદ્દીન
one day international cricket history was perfect.
So, sir, let's just jump straight into it. Give us an overall perspective as to what went wrong for Australia.
Yeah, Kashif, I see this series differently, totally differently. And if I talk about the skill, to both team has a very good skill, even though Indians players are new. But this series, you know that all the cricket pundits like Ricky Ponting, Clark, Michael Vaughan, they all predict against India, but the result
Yeah,
was
they said
different.
that we would lose 4-0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is something else. And what is that?
Yeah.
I call it Charya factor. You know
So
what
what's
the
that?
Charya
Sharia
factor?
factor.
Charya factor.
Never heard
Yeah.
of it. What's that?
It's very important in cricket. Charya factor means सपोज एक बंदा है जिसको चार लोग मार रहे हैं वो पिट रहा है सम स्टेज ही बिकम अ चरिया चरिया मींस such a motivation he become and he has a courage to fight with the all four and he become a successful sometimes. So Charya factor was the involved of the Indian victory because they were bowled out when 63 36 in the
36.
first test match
Yes. The lowest
and
score.
yeah lowest score and they are all senior players like Virat Kohli has went to the
Kohli
back
went
to
back.
the gym and other player were injured. So there are no
Yes.
option. A new player came in and they were Charya because they want to show something. They have a courage and I will also I will give the credit to the team management. They have play a good role to become a Charya.
Right.
So that is the
Absolutely.
motivation. Yeah, that
So
is
let
the
me just
motivation.
explain to my viewers once more what Charya is.
Yeah,
So a team becomes 36 all out. Senior players get injured. The captain is back home. There's a racism issue. And it cannot get worse than this, right? So that's when a team which is severely against the back of the ball
yeah.
gets the extra motivation that we're not giving up and we are going to win. Is that Charya, sir?
Yeah. That all are the factors to become a Charya, and it's happened. I'll give you the example. Suppose it's happened in the cricket. I give you the example for Salim Malik, who played a very Charya inning in one day cricket in Calcutta in I think 1987,
In,
and we won that
yeah,
match from out of the way. So that
right.
factor is happen in the cricket, but it's very very rare.
So the Charya terminology should now come into cricket lexicon. It can help you win test series from the blue. Charya from the Jalaluddin school of cricket.
So that
But
that
sir,
yeah. That,
but sir, apart from this insane Charya factor, there must be other cricketing reasons for Australia's loss. Let's talk about their batting. They didn't score even 400 even once in the test series. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, yes, you are right, Kaushik. There are other factor, but as I told you, the major factor was the Charia factor. The other factor, if I see the Australian batting, they are mostly rely on Smith and Labuschagne.
Labuschagne. Yes.
Labuschagne. They are the most reliable batsmen of Australian team. But in Test match, you have to have all the batsmen should contribute a lot to win a Test matches. So batting is very limited, and they are relying on only two batsmen. As compared to India, they all batsmen here and there perform as a batsman. So that is a big difference between two teams. The batting rely only two batsmen. That is not good for the Test matches.
Absolutely. I mean, over reliance on just two batsmen is not going to win a Test match. Australia
Yeah.
clearly failed in that department. But let's also talk about the bowling department. It's a much wanted bowling department. It has collectively Stark, Cummins, Hazelwood, Leon are considered one of the greatest of all-time bowling attacks, not only for Australia but the world has seen. But is that a fair assessment and comparison compared to their yesteryear fast bowlers? The team of in the 2000s, which had McGrath, Gillespie, Vaughan, and Lee, I sincerely doubt that they would have let a depleted opposition like India get away twice on the fifth day and not bowl them out. What do you have to say about their bowling?
It doesn't mean they are not a good bowler, but it's happened. Why it has happened? Because the Indians shows the resilience against that bowling, and because
Right.
how they get courage because of they become a Charia factor, and that bored the bowlers, and they stale because of they have to bowl a lot bowling because they only have four bowlers. So sometime when you are tired and you become in a fatigue manner, so you have less motivation. So that was the major reason, because they have to bowl too much and they have tired, they have they are in the fatigue, so they are less motivated and they couldn't do what they want to do. They couldn't do so because of the resilience of the Indian batting.
Absolutely. Like if you talk about tiredness, like and too many overs, Indians batted more than 100 overs in all the last three Test matches, and that is bound to tire a team which is effectively playing with just four bowlers. So
Yeah.
definitely that does make a difference. So going forward, what's the future for both these teams which contested in such an evenly matched Test series?
The one thing is very important to mention here, that regarding the Test cricket, you know that the Test cricket is normally fading out, but this series again the revive the Test cricket, and because everybody is very happy to see that this sort of a cricket series, very contested series and very interesting series. So it has create another revival of the Test cricket, and it is good for the overall cricket. And if you see the Indian point of view, definitely they have played very well, and now they are on the peak. When you are at the peak, you have to maintain that peak is very difficult. So now there are new challenges for the Indian batting and bowling. And one thing is very challenging for the selection committee, because the new players have performed and the established player will definitely come after they recover the injury. So it's a big challenge for the selection of the India team. And for the Australia, you know that they have lost this series badly, and they have to have now the Charia factor. They have to have in your team. If they want to win in the next series, they now
And they need the Charia factor.
should understand the Charia factor, and they should have Charia factor in their team to win the next series.
All the coaches in the world should now employ the Charia factor in their manuals. And with that, the perfect way to wrap up this episode of the Crease. Mr. Jalaluddin, as always, fantastic in your analysis. It was such a pleasure conversing with you. To all our viewers, stay tuned for more episodes coming our way this season. Hope you enjoyed today. Do click the bell icon to subscribe to our channel, and do like and share our videos. Also follow us on our Instagram handle at the rate of the crease, and on our Twitter handle at the rate of _the crease. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Kaushik.